Just like the title says, I bought this car for $600. It's a 2000 V6 Mustang. It has close to 200,000 miles, still a V6. And obviously how the car is right now is not how I bought it. I'm gonna post a picture how I got it. So as you could see, I have the Brembo brakes already installed. Goal for this car is gonna be NA around 450 horsepower. I already have the forward facing headers, and you could see them on another video, the previous video that I have. Forward facing headers, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna buy lump 2 headers and go NA because this car is full interior, as I already showed you. And previously I want to go turbo, but since I have the red Mustang already turbo, making enough power for all my needs, I don't think it's a good idea to go turbo on this one, because I want this one to be quiet. That one is really loud because it has the sock exhaust. Also, it's got it, doesn't have any isolation, so it's really hot, and doesn't have AC. I already bought the car like that. I didn't strip it down. The car, when I got it, it was already like that. So this one still got electric seats, all the amenities. It's gonna be automatic with a 680, and I already posted a video about the engine and 680 that's going into this car. So it's gonna be a Gen 3 rotated assembly, which is gonna have 12 compression instead of the 11 or 10 that comes in the trucks. All the previous Mustangs, Gen 1 and Gen 2, comes with 11, and truck comes with a 10 compression ratio. But trucks and Mustang from 2018 and up comes with 12 compression, so that would bring up the horsepower probably 12 to 14 horsepower, because it's gonna be more efficient. The goal right now with this one is to have AC, power steering, radio, visors, all insulated, keep the heat out so I don't sweat all the way down to wherever I'm going. But I'm gonna keep NA, so I should be around 450 to the tires with the Gen 3 rotating assembly, Gen 1 head and block with a Gen 3 intake manifold. And I'm gonna put down 2 headers and a cold air intake with a nice tune on 93. The reason I don't want to go with E85 is because E85 requires a lot of maintenance, means a lot of oil change. With this one being 93, you can do longer oil changes, and it doesn't wear and tear the timing components as bad as E85, because E85 eats the plastic inside this Coyote. So unless you're going all raced out and running methanol and stuff like that, you don't need to change all that stuff. But if you do race it like in competitions and that's all you do on methanol and stuff like that, you have to change the timing components because they're made out of plastic, and E85 and methanol eats the plastic. But my other car, I just use it for recreational and some racing, so I just went with this OEM plastic timing components. So this one is gonna be 93 gold. It's gonna be 450, like I said. ONA, AC, power steering. I'm gonna change that out to race pack, so I have all the information that I need instead of using the OEM gauge cluster. Still gonna have this shifter, which I don't like, but they don't make that many shifters for this car, so I'm gonna have to keep that one and get the adapter for the 6i80, which is a Gen 2 6i80. So it's 2017. It has power windows. I'm probably gonna change these seats. They got kind of worn out. So, but everything works. And like I said, it has 198,000 miles, close to 200,000, and the engine still runs. I just painted the bumper, but it was a flat gray, and as you can see, the rest of the car is a silver, metallic silver. So I'm actually gonna change the whole car to black gray. And these tires are just mock-up tires. When I finish a car, I'm just gonna put nicer tires in this. This is just for mock-up, so I can test fit everything. And as you can see down here already, you still got the V6 put them battery in the trunk already. So this is coming out for a Gen Coyote. This is coming out for a Coyote engine sooner rather than later. And it should be a fun car with 450. To the tires. I'm still deciding on the fuel pump. I have a 1,000 horsepower automotive eliminator fuel pump, but those things are really loud, so I'm just gonna go with the in-tank fuel pump. I'm gonna have the AC blasting once I have the Coyote. Right now it works, but I have to change the compressor and all that stuff for the drive belt for the new Coyote. I can't reuse the OEM one from the V6, so I gotta do some modifications there. But everything is laid out ready for this car, so it's not like inventing the wheel again. So that's gonna be the goal for this. Thing about race car slash street car is that there's a lot of noise going around in the cabin, and sometimes you don't know if the car is just doing fine or is falling apart. It's like it's a back and forth. Am I falling apart or am I fine? I don't know. And you have to stop. You have to constantly check on the car mentally and physically and visually, because you don't know what's going on outside. There's so many noise. There's no insulation, anything, roof, ceiling, or the floor is no insulation, so all the noise in the cabin makes you go nuts. You don't know if you're fine or not.